Hi, thank you so much for coming to the party. I hope that you're having fun. I have a bunch of books that I want to show you. These are my kids' favorite books and my favorite books, and books that I think are going to make really great Christmas presents. So I want to apologize in advance if I show something that goes out of stock before you tell me that you want it, because things are going selling so fast right now. November is crazy. Everybody's in Christmas shopping mode. So I just want to show you some stuff that I think is awesome. Starting with snap cards. My kids love Snap. We play the game. We use the cards to play Memory Match or Go Fish or Old Maid, or we make up games, or you can use them as flashcards because all the words are on them. I made a video and I already posted it, so you can go watch and see how to play Snap if you want to. I just wanted to show you what the cards look like. The next thing I'll show you is some doodle cards. These packs are awesome, and they all come with a wipe clean marker and the pile, like 50 double-sided cards. So just really fun activities that you can do and then just wipe clean. So there's a whole bunch of those to pick from. Those ones that I just showed you are the animal doodles. There's also Christmas doodles, which I have somewhere in my stack that I can't find. And then for older kids, these ones are really fun. So there's puzzle ones or codes. So this is like different secret messages and puzzles that you have to solve. So super fun. My suggestion though, if you buy those, is to get like a ring or something and hole punch them so that they don't end up everywhere. And you can just bring them in the car and stuff. This little box set is super cute. It comes with 4 little mini books. The animals one is my favorite. So they're nice little board books, perfect for little fingers, and it would fit perfectly in a little stocking. So those are good. This is another one for little babies that's good. This is a touchy-feely one. And I just realized I didn't grab a That's Not My Book, but I feel like everybody should be pretty familiar with that. So anyways, every picture on this page has a different soft texture to feel. So these ones are really nice. Then there's this one that I really like. My son is 3, and he really likes to look at these books and point at the pictures and say all the words. So this one is on the farm, but there's different ones in this series that you can choose from. So all just different words of things that you'd find on the farm. The Peep Inside series, I think I've made it very clear that Peep Insides are my favorite, but I'll show you a couple anyway. This one is all about nighttime. So it goes through and it talks about different things that are happening during the night. And there's lots of little flaps that you can peek behind. So if you look behind this flap, there's a dog sleeping. If you look under this flap, there's a mom that's up with its crying baby. So you can just peek in through all the windows. Here's a bakery that's closed, but when you open the flap, you can see that all the people are in there making all the food and having it all ready for morning. Then, of course, all the fireflies are out. So just gorgeous. This entire series is beautiful. They've since come out with a fairy tale series. So there's Cinderella, Sleeping Beauty, Beauty and the Beast, and Little Red Riding Hood. So again, these are all laser cut. There's lots of flaps in them. Each scene kind of builds on the picture for the next scene. So just really, really nice. And the storylines are really good. So that's the Cinderella one. This is another one of my favorites. It's the Complete Shakespeare book. So it has stories from all of Shakespeare's plays. And what I really like about it is at the beginning of each story, it shows you a picture of the characters and explains their relationships to one another. So who's Demetrius, who's Helena, and how they met and who they are to each other in the story. So I don't know about you, but I really struggled with Shakespeare when I took it in school, and I think that this is a really great introduction to teach kids about the story before they have to learn about it at school. The sewing kit is one of my very top sellers and my kids' personal favorites. Jaslyn, who's 11, she made this little fox almost entirely on her own. All of the felt is already pre-cut in the box, so all you have to do is just pull out the felt, and then here's all the material, and it comes with an instruction guide, and it just teaches you step by step how to make these 7 different felt creatures. And then it also has all the patterns in it, so you can go out and buy more felt if you want to make new ones or change up their colors. These ones are really fun. Karis is really enjoying these little small readers. Like, she read this entire story last night before bed. So I had already posted all the different reading levels. So if you want to go through that, then you'll figure out what reading level your kid's at, and then you can click on the link and go find books that would interest them. Pocket puzzles, another great stocking stuffer idea. My kids love them. They're just little books that have a pile of little activities in them. So there's a bunch of different ones to choose from. The fashion one seems to be the popular one right now, but I don't have it because it sells out too fast. Here's some more that are a little bigger. Same idea. These ones are tear-off sheets. So you can just tear them off and do them one at a time, or you can do them all together. This is Jaslyn's pencil and paper one. My kids are obsessed with math ones. There's a holiday one, a fairy one, there's pirate, there's all sorts of them. Then a little bit bigger, there's the amazing activity book, or there's a fabulous one, or there's a Christmas one. Same idea, this one just has stickers in it. It just has tons and tons of different activities. We really like the Christmas one because it's the season. Another series that my kids love is the Write and Draw Your Own. So it teaches you how to do stories, and this one in particular teaches you how to draw your own comics. So step by step, how to come up with plots, how to come up with characters, how to draw them, how to do speech bubbles. So you get to go and make your own comic story. Super popular, super fun. My kids also really love these illustrated stories. I like them too because they're short bedtime stories. You don't have to feel like you need to read another chapter. You can just read entire stories. So there's lots of stories within one book, and there's dozens of these to choose from. We love the illustrated Anna Green Gables book. Jaslyn just ordered this one, the 100 illustrated stories. So it has 100 stories in it. We haven't even started this one yet. It'll take us a little while to get through it. Then, for the Christmas theme, I thought I'd show you the illustrated original, which is The Christmas Carol. Jaslyn actually had me take this to convention last year, so Peter Usborne signed it for her. So just a really beautiful copy. It's a cloth-bound cover, really nice. Ooh, my kids really love this fortune teller one. I don't even know where I would have one, but my kids made a whole bunch of these already. So you just fold them up. Sorry about that. I dropped the book right on the button to stop recording. So yeah, this is how you fold them. I'm sure everybody remembers these. The nice thing about them is that you can make your own too. So you can come up with your own questions, or you can just go with the ones that are in here. Tons of different ones to pick from. Oh, here's some more good puzzled ones. Puzzle a Day is another tear-off sheet. Tons and tons of paper picture puzzles. So in this series, there's Puzzle a Day, there's Drawing a Day, which teaches you step-by-step how to draw things, or there's also Doodle a Day. Oh, here's another one for the little babies. Not little babies, but the little ones. So it's a board book, thin pages, lots of bright pictures, lots of touchy-feely textures. There's finger trails. Again, there's tons of different playbooks to choose from. Here's another series that's kind of new. My son really likes to point at all the pictures and say what the words are. So there's lots of different themes. There's things to eat, things that go, zoo animals, garden, under the sea, then there's animals. We really like the noisy books at our house too. So here's one that's all about nature and first sounds. So there's flaps in them, there's finger trails, there's peepholes. So lots of these babies' very first playbooks, as well as some of the next ones up. So this one's all about the orchestra. Or there's one that's noisy. We got an orchestra and a loader going here. So noisy diggers, there's a whole bunch. Dinosaurs, all sorts of things. We love the keyboard book. It's a really great, fun way to learn some new songs. I actually like playing with it myself. So it's easy. You just follow the color codes on the songs. Oh, here's another one that's really good. These ones are all picture puzzles. There's also logic puzzles, a whole bunch in that series. Christmas decorations. This is my daughter's new favorite book. She's been busy making all sorts of things, like the paper chain, which is hanging above me in the back there. She made a bunch of these angels at my trade show the other day and then gave them out to all the people who had little Christmas trees on their displays. So just has a pile of different kinds of papers and then all of the instructions on how to do all the different crafts in the book. Then there's this one too, 100 Christmas things to make and do. I see she's got something bookmarked in here. I guess she's going to be making the spongy star wand. That's her plan, I guess. So tons of different activities of things to make and do that are for Christmas. The Look Inside series is one of my favorites. Lots of flaps in it, lots of fun learning. This one's all about the farm. So everything to do with farm. We really like things that go. There's building sites. For picture books, this one's my favorite. I just wanted to show you an example of size. It's big. And this is my favorite one. There was a crooked man who walked a crooked mile. He found a crooked sixpence upon a crooked stile, and then it goes on to talk about his crooked cat that catches a crooked mouse, and they all live together in a crooked house, and the crooked cat steals his crooked fish and then feeds it to his crooked kittens. Very cute. Love this series too, and they just came out with my very first animals. There's also dinosaurs and space. Really great introduction to the world. And I like it because it's thin cardboard pages. They did just come out with a library edition that's paper pages too. But like, look at all the detail on here. So there's lots of reading in that. The Lift the Flap learning series. So there's a whole bunch here too. There's numbers, there's colors, there's first words, there's first sums, there's shapes. Lots of just flaps that teach you all about whatever concept you're learning about. So in this one, you're matching numbers. So here's 3 giraffes, and you got to find 3 giraffes in the picture. So there they are. So there's lots of matching. Lift the flaps in the picture to find 4 mice. So then you got to look through underneath all the flaps and see if you can find 4 mice. And I can't remember where they are. Lots of fun pages. The questions and answers series is one of my very favorites, and I love the animals one, and I really love the food one. So every page has a series of questions, and then you just look under the flap to find the answers. So where do birds go in the winter? Some fly off to warmer countries. Others stay put. When it gets really cold, they puff out their feathers and keep warm. So it's for all those kids who always have a million questions. There's lots of books in this series. There's questions and answers about time and your body and space and animals and dinosaurs. Like, there's just everything. And they're super fun. I've actually learned a lot from these books. The last thing I'm going to show you are the book and jigsaw puzzle sets. So these are the 2 new ones that we have. The pieces, there's 100 pieces in each puzzle. They're nice and thick and sturdy, and they come with a book. So once the puzzle's made, it's going to match this picture on the first page. And here's all the questions. Find a fish with an eye patch. Look for a ship's pirate flag. Can you see a swimming parrot? So all of these things are going to be on the puzzle that you can find. And then there's the whole book is full of different spot it type things. And then at the back, you can color it. Ah, I just poked myself in the eye. Okay. So yes, same idea, same type of book. Oh, upside down. So yeah, there are tons of books, thousands of books actually, and I could be here all day, but I'm going to end it now. And if you have any questions, just let me know.